Alrighty YouTube, another one of Kip's Clips. So I came across this article on RT that Russia has now surpassed the UK as the third biggest defence spender. Now, I just want to bear in mind this comes at a time when whatever country, whatever side of the fence you're on, you're sitting in, if you watch TV and you watch the news, they will tell you that there's an economic, they're saying it's a recovery now, but you still have austerity cuts, so on and so forth, and then just look at the amount of money that these bojos have to spend on killing people. It's brilliant. Priorities in the right order, I think. So Russia has overtaken the UK to become the third biggest spender on defence in 2014. The annual IHS report puts Moscow's budget at $68.9 billion behind the US and China. It's estimated the Russian military budget for 2014 will be $78 billion. The natural plan is to increase defence spending by more than 44% over the next 3 years, to $98 billion in 2016, according to IHS G.U.N.N's annual defence budget review. There's a link for it there. I'll leave a link for this down below. You can go and check it out. Now, Russia's defence expenditure has more than doubled since 2007. What does that tell you? Okay. Pretty sure, Jesus, I can't even remember the crap they taught me in school about World War I and World War II. But one thing I can remember was an arms race. Jesus, I've tried my hardest to forget what that institution taught me. But there was an arms build-up, an arms race. Jesus, I'm trying to dig in for information. I think it was World War I. In the UK and Germany. It was World War I. And there was an arms race, boats, navy, submarines, so on and so forth between the competing powers. And fast forward to 2014, and you're seeing the same pattern again. I've came to the conclusion that I don't know. I'm subscribing to the fact that all these wars were planned. If you look at them. And then, if you look, it was Albert Pike's Morals and Dogma, and he talked about the plans for the 3 world wars. It seems to be working out very accurately, unfortunately, but it seems to be working out very accurately. And centre stage for this coming one will be the Zionists, the Jews, versus the Muslim world. And you literally have that whole cauldron, that whole recipe getting mixed up right now in and around Syria, Turkey, Lebanon, Israel, Iraq, Iran. Turkey, you've got a lot of stuff going on in Turkey, man. Albert Pike could have been on the button. But anyway, sorry. What I wanted to point out as well is, let's look at this right now. US and China, you can understand why they spend so much more than everybody else. Not only that they're world powers, they're superpowers, but they're like size-wise, they overshadow everybody. I was actually surprised at how low the Russian Federation's spending was, given its geographical size. But more horrible and disgusting than that is the UK is the 4th largest spender on military in the world. Look at our population. Look outside your window. I mean, as I stay next to the Clyde, I've got a shipyard right down there. It was only, a year and a half ago or something, I had to stare at a big warship for ages. Billions and billions of pounds. Yeah, it's giving people money, but it's giving people jobs and stuff, but I would rather them be building love boats and weapons of death. And do bear in mind as well that the UK is the agenda in the UK at the moment looks like depleting the UK military to an extent where it can't exist independently. It has to rely on European partners, which would fit in perfectly for the European Union's agenda of a European super army. In fact, let me go and look at that, see if I can find EU Super Army. Let's just see. Am I right? Is this one of my clips? It is. Jesus, can't even remember. Oh, yep. Jesus, when's this? November 2012. Fucking hell, that's some. It's a long time ago, man. But there's the EU Super Army on its way. Now, let's see what article I was talking about. It was this article here. It's Ashton, I think. Okay, so it's a bit of a tangent there, but I'm sure. No, she wasn't there. I could remember. I was talking about this and it was Baroness Ashton, the fucking melted welly face, privileged piece of shit cow that's currently deep knee in the EU, selling every single last bit of sovereignty the UK had down the river. But go and check that biatch out, man. She ain't a nice person. But sorry, went off on a tangent there. So if you bear in mind that the EU in itself and the European Union superstate is edging towards a European super army, let's take that into consideration. Well, you've got Germany 44, France 53, it's 100, and UK 60. 106, I'm estimating here, 160 would put the EU ahead of the Russian Federation. I don't know, what the hell is Russia doing? Up your spending? But like, it makes you sick to see these figures, especially when you know that the same people that fucking paying this shit turn up on your screen and go, oh, look at the poor children starving, send us your money, we need money to feed the children. And then they'll go and spend fucking umpteen billions on big bits of metal they sail around the world and blow the shit out of people. It's great. These additional funds will likely be spent on modernising equipment and improving training and social conditions for military personnel. Craig Caffey, the senior analyst, IHS Janes Aerospace, Defence and Security, said, an increase in defence spending indicates such expenses are a priority for Russia as it comes at a time when the economy is losing steam. Even this guy fucking says, what the fuck are you doing, man? There's people starving and you're buying tanks! Fucking idiots. Buy bread, not bombs. Right, here you fucking go, man. Bread, not bombs. Oh, I know love comes fairy cups in. But like, you can have that wee dream every now and again that somebody might actually want to spend money on fucking life instead of death. Let's spend so. Let's feed people. Let's give them a good time. Let's I don't know. Let's fucking bring humanity forward. Nah, I need a bigger club than he. He's got a big club over there. I need a fucking bigger club. Give me that big club in case he comes over with that big fucking retardation of the fucking human nation. But that's what it's like. They just want, it's a fucking pissing competition, isn't it? I've got a bigger military than you. And when you understand, here's a fucking tangent for you. Vietnam War. The Vietnam War, fucking on paper, Russia versus America. Now I'm going to screw up the details for this, but like, bear with me. There was a Ford plant inside Russia. Can't remember the name of it right now. Pretty sure it was Ford, Henry Ford Motor Company, and they, American company, operating inside Russia, supplying the Russian. The war effort inside the Russian side of the war effort inside Vietnam, and when they used to be going over the Ho Chi Minh Trail or whatever, and the observers, can't remember, the observer pilots or whatever that were going over to see what hardware and stuff they had, they were coming back and saying, hey, they've got American hardware. They didn't have American hardware. They had American-made hardware sent from the Ford company. That a lot of the vehicles in Vietnam were built by the Ford company, and it was a fucking, it was a Russian factory, but it was ran by Ford. My point being, the corporations, the cock-sucking fucking corpses, they are making money off of both sides of this shit. So, lost my train of thought now. Aye, the corporations, they're quite... More fear equals more need for bigger clubs. Fucking, the scarier you make somebody, the bigger club they feel that they fucking need, the more money that the corporations make. Can you see can you see that they would get, that the corporations would benefit from having everybody living in fucking fear? I mean, well, 10 minutes, that's more than enough. Leave a link for us down below, you can go and check it out. If you want a wee blast for the past, I'll leave a link for this as well. And you can go and see about how... Oh Jesus, it's on my laptop, man. Blast from the past, indeed. Cool. Let's share that. Alright to YouTube, so thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, if you're glad I brought the information to your attention. Subscribe to my channel down below to keep up to date with the latest news and updates. Check out Facebook, Twitter links, good way to keep in touch if they shut the channel down. Radio show link below as well, Glasgow Underground News Network, live every Sunday, 6 to 8 PM on truthfrequencyradio.com. And leave me your comments, good, bad, ugly and indifferent, let me know what you think. Alrighty YouTube, thanks for listening, catchies.